Good morning. It's Sunday, and I was late going out to milk and do chores and milk because my electric kettle did not want to boil this morning. Which I use that thing constantly, especially in the winter when I'm drinking a lot of coffee and hot tea. And then now heating up baby bottles with the hot water. And so I was late. So I haven't fed the chickens yet. Fed the goats, the dog, the cats, and the bottle babies, and I milked. And now I had to wash some dishes so that I had empty, clean jars to put milk in. So it's probably a crazy day. I have a friend of mine coming up from Tucson to pick up some things today, but I don't think she'll probably be here until after lunchtime. I really need to get the babies tattooed this morning so I can work on their paperwork and all of that stuff and get that situated. I've been kind of in a quandary about what babies I might keep and who I might sell. So I'm gonna check with a friend of mine and see if she has a little time this week to stop over and just let me bounce some ideas off of her. Sometimes you just need another set of eyes and another opinion before you can make a decision. And that's kind of where I'm at right this minute. Okay, I got a little more space in the dish drainer. I've had so much milk stuff to wash. I've been kind of getting behind on washing the people dishes, and I'm kind of out of bowls and spoons and things. So, just because the drainer will get so full, I won't have any room to put regular dishes in it. So, try to get them a little at a time. So anyway, I'm trying to think of what else I need to do today. The washer just stopped with the load of laundry, so I need to hang that out. Get all the stuff collected to tattoo the babies. Go feed the chickens. I might feed the chickens first because that needs done, and I can check their waters and get all that done before it gets warm today. I didn't think it was supposed to rain yesterday, but we did get a little dab of rain in the evening and overnight. I don't think it was a whole bunch though. Looking at, kind of looking at the ground and stuff, it looks like it was probably just more of a little spit than actual real rain. So we'll check the rain gauge, see if there's anything in there, but I seriously doubt there is. What else? Anyway, so hopefully this week will go smooth and things will work out. Some days are just nuts. and I'm really kind of over that part, you know. I could really use some days that are nice and calm. How about some weeks? Some weeks that are nice and calm and easy and smooth. So, I'm ready for it. Mister, what are you doing? Where'd that high string come from? Huh? How'd you do that? We gotta get that off of you. She's been hanging around the gate, and every time I open it, she's trying to stick her head in. I'm like, you already have tattoos. Yes, and I don't think you want any of what these babies got. No, I don't think you want any of that. Nope, there's nothing in here for you right now. Later, Gator. Later, Gator. You hear that? That sounds like a chickie in distress. So we're gonna check this out and see what's going on. What's going on, babies? Huh? Is somebody lost? What are you doing in there? Huh? The other day, the little Moran's guy was stuck in a feeder. Let's see, there's 4 Isa Browns in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 little Moran guy. Okay. Well, I don't know. Maybe somebody was just lost for a minute. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. What you doing? Oh, come here. Oh, come here. Come here and see me. Yeah. Oh, look at you. You're so cute. Yes, you are. Yeah. There we go. Oops. Light's in our way, isn't it? I love it when they're little chicks because they look like little penguins. Yeah. I look like a little penguin. So you probably noticed that the Isa Browns didn't come out from under the brooder. I have a theory. When we have chicks that are shipped, and they're usually a couple of days in shipping, and then maybe they're in a tank or commercial brooder or something at the farm store for a couple of days before you bring them home. They haven't bonded to people. They haven't had a mother or anybody really touching them, playing with them. It's like this little guy, just the first couple days after he hatched, because this is my home hatched chick. I just stick my hand in there when he was out from under the brooder plate and just set my hand over the top of him, where he would feel safe and warm, like he was under a mama hen. And so now he will sometimes come to me when I open the side of the brooder, whereas the 4 girls that I bought, shipped through the mail and been at the store a day or two, are scaredy cats. And this brooder is so big I can't reach all the way to the back of it with my arm. My arms are too short. So they will probably just grow up being scaredy cats. But you're a cutie. Say hi. Say hi. Yeah. Yep. I'm probably a boy. That's usually my luck. All right. Okay, there you go, buddy. There you go, baby. Yeah, there you go. Yep. Go back with your friends. Good morning. It is Monday, and first order of business is cleaning up the haystack. I'm about half done, and then I'm gonna bag up this partial bale I've got to take over to Bentley in a little while when I go to do some errands. Okay, haystack is ready for delivery. Part of the feed is unloaded out of the car. When the after I milk tonight, there'll be room in the can for the other bag of feed. And it's time to feed bottle babies. Morning. It's Tuesday. It's garbage day. I'm hoping the garbage man hasn't come. I haven't heard him. And usually I hear the truck and the dog bark. So last week, it was crazy wind on garbage day, and some of it blew all over the place. I picked that up, got the garbage out of the house, and picked up some more out of the yard. And what else up next? Probably laundry and dishes. And then I got to run to the store and get some more baby bottles, because this week we're going to transition the bottle babies to 3 bottles a day instead of 4. And they also have gained weight, so they can drink more milk. And so they're going to need like a 20-ounce bottle each feeding, and all I have are 16. So we're going to have to get more bottles and go from there. You know, it must be getting springtime when I wash my insulated coveralls, because I don't need them very much here, usually a few days or a couple of weeks during the winter, and that's about it. So I don't like really wash them real regular in the winter. I just wash them at the end of the season before I'm going to put them away. And today was that day. Alrighty. Dishes, laundry, trash are all done. Did my errand. My hay's been delivered. Had a nice visit with my hay dealer, talking about the baby goats. And we're trying to get all the fly paper put out, because it's supposed to be really warm the rest of this week. Like by Friday, we're supposed to be like 85 or 90. So, I want to try and be catching all these flies as soon as they start hatching out, and hopefully we'll get a handle on the population before we get overwhelmed. So I love this stuff. It doesn't stink. It catches tons of flies. And I learned this from Goldshaw Farms over on YouTube, and he wraps it around old trash cans and things and sets it by his cows. So I just thought that that was wonderful. I just used whatever candy, mostly old tomato cages like these, or and I need a couple clothespins to help keep things stuck on. And then or like I'll use a cracked bucket, turn it upside down, put a rock on top of it, and wrap the paper around that. So just try and see if we can get rid of some flies. Both of those jars of milk are Bambi's from tonight's milking. That is 7.5 pints of milk. So she is half a pint short of a full gallon in one milking. All right, today we're introducing the kids to a little bit of grain. This is the same 16% protein goat feed that I feed to my other goats. And I just put a little handful in the pan, and then I took a little in my hand and put it under Tino's nose and Cinnamon's, and they went right for it. Spots isn't real interested yet. He's exploring. Well, here he comes. You want to come check out what the rest of them are doing. I tried to do this about a week ago, but that is what led to Pinto Bean sticking her head through the pallet and getting stuck, because I had put it in this little creep area. So I figure if I let them out here in the milk area, then it just takes a few minutes every day. They can get a little bite, and we'll just get them used to eating a little bit of grain. And as they get bigger and older, we'll increase the amounts until we're weaning them off of milk, and then they'll. So this would be similar to if you're raising a market animal and you put them on like a starter grower feed to help them grow after they're weaned off their milk. Kind of the same thing. Yeah, hi buddy. Hey Spots. You want to get in there and get a bite? Nah. He's just more interested in exploring stuff, sniffing around. Yeah. That was just one small handful, so they haven't really eaten a whole lot. But they do seem to be liking it. Oh, Spots is going to try some now. You like that, Spots? Yeah. What is that stuff, huh? Does it smell good? Of course, we have to put our feet in everything. Come on, mamas. Yeah, I came out to milk. Esmeralda busted her door open and was out here and got Bambi's gate open. And then poor Bambi standing outside, panting like crazy, probably as he was chasing her around. Esmeralda's in heat. Yeah, it's okay, honey. It's okay. Yes, I will put snacks in there if you'll hop up on the stand. You want to milk first tonight? Huh? You want to milk first tonight? We'll get you some snacks. Are you giving me the evil eye because I'm milking out of order? So it's your fault for busting the gate open and chasing Bambi around. Yes, it is. Oh, you didn't want to hear that? Yeah. So now you get to be last tonight. Yep, you get to be last. Yeah, that gate's chained up now. Good morning. Mary here with High Song Grows, bringing you Farmer Friday. Been a little crazy week. That noise in the background is Digger playing with a plastic bottle. Oh my goodness, you are so full this morning, Bambi. This girl has been milking like a cow. She has been between half and a whole pint short of 2 gallons of milk a day. And this looks like we probably got a gallon this morning. Just takes me a while to get her milked out. Everybody's doing pretty good. The bottle babies are growing like crazy. Like, little Mr. Tino weighs like 20 pounds now. And Mr. Spots weighs like 19 as of the beginning of the week when I vaccinated and tattooed them. Which I will weigh them again this morning, because when we're bottle feeding, we base it on a percentage of their body weight, up to 20% of their body weight. Can I do 2 hands now, sister? Oh, maybe. There we go. Let's see. It has turned suddenly very hot. It's been like 90 degrees the last couple of days. It's still very dry. The weather's just been nuts. Miss Esmeralda has been in heat this week, and I don't normally see girls coming into heat from about the end of January, first part of February, until end of June, first part of July, and then not really strong heats until the end of July and August. But she's been a crazy girl the last couple days. Oh, you're going to kill my hands today, sister. So anyway, just trucking right along, trying to keep up with everything and keep things going. Miss Pinnlebean still will not let her baby nurse her one side, so she just stands around and leaks milk out of it all day like a crazy thing. I had tried taping that side up, but I don't think I know exactly how to do that correctly because it just came off. So I got to look that up and figure out how to tape the teat so that we don't get leakage. And maybe that'll help. I've also realized this last week or two that I need to build a kid pen, because with 4 kids in there, we're getting pretty crowded, and they're running around and jumping and playing, and cranky old grandma here doesn't appreciate it. And I also am going to need a place that I can put Mr. Spots to separate him from Mom, so that we can... Hang on, sister. I will get you some more peanuts. She's the peanut fiend. But I'm going to need a place to put Spots, like overnight, and then milk Mom in the daytime. Let him have her in the daytime. And also, I'll have to be watching for the boys to start doing boy things and have a place that I can keep them separated. So anyway, enjoy the slideshow and video clips, and thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all later. Welcome to my crazy life. I was packaging up soap and trying to get a couple things done, and a friend of mine called me, and they are out of town, but word is that some of their goats have kidded, and he's not too sure how things are going over there, and asked if I was available, if I could go over and check on things and make sure everybody's doing okay. And I told him sure, no problem. So I am off to do that. Alrighty. I have gone and taken care of my friend's goats and got them as situated as I could, and went and grabbed feed and came home. It's already noon. I'm trying to package up the rest of this batch of soap and get things situated for a market tomorrow. Oh, crazy life, because I'll probably go back after a while right before I start my chores and check on all those babies again, and then come home and do my chores. Alrighty, it's about 90 out here today. I'm out here filling water buckets. I already fed the bottle babies. They're so funny. They're like a little school of piranhas these days. And it's not that they're still hungry when they finish their bottle. They're full as ticks. It's just that they have such a strong sucking reflex. And when they're on bottles and they're only getting to suck a little bit every few hours, then that sucking reflex doesn't really get satisfied. Not like it does when they're on Mom. Okay. Yep, this bucket's sturdy. All right. What's it doing, Spots? What's it doing, handsome? Oh, what a handsome boy. Yeah. What's your mom doing? Digging the china? Yeah, we're all looking for a cool spot, aren't we? Yeah. It is so hot out here in the sun. I am trying to get some shade cloth hung up here, help shade Esmeralda in the afternoon, and then it should also help shade the front part of Bambi's pen, so everybody can stay a little bit cooler, because boy, it's heating up really quick. It's been a long day. I did not get everything accomplished that I needed to, but it's like, oh well. But everybody's been fed and taken care of, and the dishes are washed. But I need to candle the eggs in the big incubator and set them down in the hatching tray to hatch. They're supposed to hatch Monday, probably late Monday, early Tuesday morning. But I will make that a separate video. So for now, y'all have a nice weekend, and we'll see you next time.